Hello everyone and welcome in. Today is Monday, October 9th, and this is your daily card reading. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I was actually away, so that's why there weren't daily pulls for over the weekend. But as always, we'll start with a few general cards and then take a look at the specific groupings and see what messages come through. All right, here we go. We have our Ten of Swords, Six of Cups in reverse, and then the Page of Pentacles. So our Page of Pentacles energy, this is kind of that like loyal, consistent type of energy. Our Ten of Swords, this is going to be some of that like betrayal and exhaustion and burnout. And then with our Six of Cups in reverse, this is that leaving home, like you're feeling stuck. You're leaving home, you're focusing too much on the past. So this focusing too much on the past gives you that sense of like feeling betrayed. But you have this Page of Pentacles energy, which is kind of that like loyal energy. So it's a little bit of being torn between being loyal and like holding on to the past, but then also that feeling of betrayal and wanting to, kind of move on from that. So let's go ahead. We will start with our air signs for today. So that's going to be our Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and let's see what comes through for you. Justice. So this is about kind of getting that divine justice, that balance coming in, that sense of fairness or right. So if a situation was imbalanced and you felt like you were getting the short end of the stick or that type of thing, there's going to be a balancing coming in. All right, let's take a look at our moon card. Surrender to the divine, full moon. So this is that reminder of, what's going to be is going to be, and let it happen. Stop trying to control, stop trying to direct what way things are going or how things are unfolding. And this is a new deck. This is this Sufi Wisdom Oracle deck. So let's see what comes through here. This is the first time I've used this one. Limitation is power. Lean into your limitations. So this is about whatever you feel like you're being limited by, kind of leaning into that and I guess overcoming it. So especially if you're having that sense of feeling, betrayed, or like you're like with the Six of Cups in reverse, that sense of, you're leaving home and you're focused too much on the past, like you're getting stuck in kind of that cold type of feeling. All right, let's take a look at this Oracle card. And it says, release your need to control the situation. So, and this is kind of that, it's going a little bit with that limitation part, is you're not in control of the situation. The divine is. And you really need to just kind of let go and trust that, okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's going to be what it's going to be. And that there's nothing specifically for you to do right now. All right. So that is for our air signs. Next, let's move to our fire signs. And that's going to be our Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The moon. So this is that card that about there's kind of like some lies and deception and, or it could be that you're lying to yourself and that you have like doubts and fears. So that could be some of this, this sense of betrayal that you have, that there's these doubts and fears out there. Oops, that one flipped. Prosperity lies ahead. That was the card that flipped. So that's new moon in Taurus. All right. It's time to release negativity and a win-win outcome is forecast. So since there were three, I'm not going to keep drawing. But it looks like, you need to overcome your fears and your doubts, and things will get, will get better. The prosperity lies ahead. There is a win-win that's coming up. And then here is heart of the matter. align life's pathways through the heart. So what is it that you really want, and go for it. So if, you are a very loyal and consistent person, so that's going with your prosperity here. But it's still this card of, you're leaving home. And, but you're getting stuck. You're focusing too much on the past. So it's like you need to be leaving home because there's this sense of betrayal. But the heart of the matter, align life's pathways through the heart to move through these feelings of betrayal. All right, and let's take a look at one more oracle card for you. They aren't who you think they are. So, and this is going with whatever this moon card, so it could be that somebody's lying to you, somebody's trying to feed you a certain story, and there's a win-win outcome that's coming, but make sure that you're being mindful, like release some of the negativity and move into a little bit of a better headspace there. All right, now we have our earth signs. So that's going to be our Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Tower. So that one flipped out for you. So again, as we talk about the Tower, a lot of people get scared when the Tower comes out, but it's that something is coming apart to make room for something better. So something, if you want to build this brand new, beautiful building, you have to take out the one that's there. So if there's that sense of, that kind of sense of betrayal, and, even though you had that loyalty there, it's kind of that, moving on, and you're focusing too much on the past. So let's let that part fall away. This one says your commitment is being tested. So some of this is going to be a matter of your commitment to making a positive change in your life. So, are you going to let the Tower happen, or are you going to be trying to scramble frantically to keep the Tower from happening? So you have to be committed in that path of saying, you know what? What's going to be is going to be, and let's just move past that. Simple pleasures. Look for the beauty that is all around you. So sometimes if you're really struggling, it's a matter of, what are the small things? What is something tiny that I can focus on? So even if it's the sound of a bird chirping, something like that, something as simple as that sometimes can kind of help you focus on the small things instead of whatever the big tower is, and just kind of let that tower happen. And then here, this is sit in the stillness and a new path will emerge. And that, that's kind of going here with this simple pleasures, that you don't have to, you don't have to be controlling everything all the time, just like sit there, contemplate, and see what comes out for you. All right. Last but not least, we have our water signs. So that's going to be our Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's see what comes out for you. The Sun. So this is that card about blessings and that abundance, and that's what's coming in for you. All right, and then let's take a look at our Moon card. You have expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So there's going to be something big that's happening, some big dramatic change, and that's going to be bringing in your blessings. So don't get stuck too much in the past. Even if you feel like things are heavy right now, there's something good coming in for you. And let's see, turn over a new page. Let love lead the way for change. So don't get stuck too much in the past, so with this cup here, don't get stuck too much in the past. Like, let love lead the way forward to make some positive changes for you. All right. And then last, you'll need to put in more effort. So this, going with this turn over a new page here, you will need to put in more effort. So if there's something that you kind of have been dragging your feet about, like, oh, I don't know if I want to do, put in the effort to make this change or that change, you're going to need to put in a little bit more to be able to turn that page, turn over a new leaf. And, that's what you're being called to do at this point. So I hope today's message has been helpful for everyone. And as always, take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. Later this week, I will be doing a special reading for the eclipse, so make sure you hit the subscribe and notification bell if you want to be alerted as to when that posts. Otherwise, I wish you peace and joy along your journey. Until next time, bye-bye.